Hey everyone, it's Katie and welcome back to my little corner on the internet. Today I'm going to be doing an unboxing of a product that was recently sent to me by OMTECH. OMTECH is a company based in America, but they're also here now in Australia, and I'm not really sure if I'm actually saying the name correctly as it is American, but it's OMTECH. So it could be pronounced OMTECH or OMTECH. So I just like to say OMTECH because OMTECH, one or the other, whatever slips out. So I apologize if I'm saying it incorrectly, but OMTECH have sent me a laser machine and I am beyond excited because I have been wanting a laser machine for the longest time possible, and I have been doing so much research, and I was so grateful when they said that they would send me this package. I will leave all of the details for the company down in the description box, and I'm going to be basically doing a whole series of laser machine reviews, trialing, testing, product creating, giving you guys ideas on what you can do with a laser machine, because this machine is so affordable that any home crafting business hobbyist can afford to get this machine, and I want to show you guys basically what it can do. Now this machine is the K40 Plus. It is one of their newest home hobby desktop machines. So they previously had just the K40. However, though, there was a lot of modifications that you would have had to have done yourself to the machine to get it to a really good level of hobby work and crafting. So what they've gone and done is a company has taken the machine back and completely upgraded it and done all the modifications themselves and now sell it as a whole complete built machine, which I think is great because a lot of other companies that have a similar product don't have all of the modifications on it and you have to do it yourself. I'm quite tech savvy, but I'm not that tech savvy to do modifications on a machine like this myself. So with the K40 Plus having all the modifications itself already, I find it's just life-saving. So some of the modifications that this machine now has is air assist, it's got a removable tray, it's got a honeycomb tray, it's got a lot of really good bells and whistles to it that I'll get way more into detail later on. So this machine is the 40-watt CO2 laser, and as you've seen me trying to lug it down the hallway, it is extremely large. So we'll see how we go getting it on the bench because I'm yet to unbox it, but stay tuned with me because I will be doing the unboxing, testing, and going through every single step of the way with you guys so that you can learn how to do it too and see if this machine is right for you, because I am so excited because I have finally found the perfect machine for me. It is far too heavy for me to be lifting on my own, so I'm going to go and get my partner and I'm going to get him to give me a hand at getting this on the bench, and I will see you very back in just a moment. All right, let's go over the functionalities of the OMTECH K40 Plus machine. So the first thing we're going to run through is the water temperature gauge. This here monitors the temperature of the water that you are running through your laser. This is the currency output of your laser machine itself. We've got the on and off key that fires up the laser. And then of course, we've got the emergency stop button for any kind of emergency situation. At the top, we also have a protective glass, which you don't actually need to wear safety goggles for whatsoever, which is amazing. One of the best modifications is the air assist that comes installed already. You have the X-axis bar that the laser head moves along, and then the honeycomb bed. It also allows up to a 300mm by 200mm cutting bed area, which I find amazing. At the back, we also have the exhaust vent, which is perfect for me because my window already had a hole in the mesh, so I just shoved it straight out there. At the back, you can also see there's a cover. That is where the laser tube actually sits itself, but I didn't have that open because you actually have to use a key to open it up. On the side, we have the USB cable outlet point, and then at the bottom of the machine itself is the pull-out tray where all the debris and offcuts go into that you can pull out to easily clean, which is such a great added feature to this device. The honeycomb tray also can be pulled out in this area as well, as you can see here. And then behind it, you can actually see a bunch of cords, which is part of the electrical cables, and then also some of the water tubes as well. The honeycomb bed is quite sturdy, and it also comes with all the measurements on the side of it, which is really handy to see. In here, I am just showing you where all the laser mirrors are and where it points to, so it's really important to learn what each piece on this machine actually is. I want to make a quick note here that at the back of the machine where this first arrow is and then where the second arrow is actually two safety switches, which are really important to learn because if they are not locked in properly, your machine won't start. Now that I finally have the laser machine on the bench, I have a lot of research to do. So this does come with a manual and some instructions, and I am going to spend the entire night learning about the machine. Obviously, I did some research beforehand before I got the machine, but there is so much to this that I really want to make sure that I have got everything right before I turn it on. So I don't plan on actually turning it on tonight. As you can see, it's pretty dark outside, so I've got to go have some dinner, but after tonight, I'm gonna come back tomorrow and do as much research tonight and get stuck into it tomorrow. So a couple of things that I need to also test out and make sure is that my house is currently grounded. So the house needs to be grounded, or the power points that I've got need to be grounded for me to be able to use this machine, because it does draw so much electricity and it's really important that it is grounded. So I don't want to turn it on until I know for sure if my house is grounded or not. I do have all the instructions and everything to go. I also need to download Lightburn. So Lightburn is one of the systems that you can utilize with the K40 Plus. So I'm going to make sure I definitely give that a go as well. So I'm going to come back tomorrow and we're going to turn this baby on and see how we go. Alrighty guys, it is the next day and I am still in my work clothes because I literally just got home and got my partner to set up the laser machine. So what me and my partner have done is we have now officially turned the laser machine on. As you can hear it in the background, it's probably drowning out my voice. We have the water tank hooked up down the bottom and the exhaust fan is out the back of the window. So quite luckily my window already came with a broken mesh, so it just worked perfectly to be able to slip it out the back there. And I've got my laptop ready to go to the side here, so I'm going to give it a crack and see how we go. You can plug the water pump into the back of the machine. There is a point for that. However though, I just don't want to draw too much electricity from one power point, so I've got it plugged into its own. And I've already checked the CO2 laser tube at the back. Water is pumping through easy. It was actually really quite easy to set this up. It was just a matter of plugging the machine in, having the water pump connected with the inlet and the outlet into a bottle, like a big tub of distilled water, and then plugging it all in and turning it on. And you can hear it's on. It's got a cool light in there as well, so I'm going to grab my other camera. We'll jump over from a different quality, I do apologize, and I'm going to show you up close on this machine and step by step as we go with our very first trial cut. So I'm going to leave this video here guys, so please make sure you stay tuned for my next video upload of me actually testing out the machine with my very first cut. I ran into a few technical issues as far as going through 3 computers to get the program working, so I'm finally there at last. And I cannot wait to show you how good the machine actually is, comparing this first cut that I'm watching right here in this video versus what it actually can do today, 2 weeks later. So make sure you stay tuned. Also, don't forget to check out the OMTECH Laser website. They have got amazing deals on at the moment, discounts on their machines across the site, and you can buy them either in the US or in Australia. You can also use my code PEACHY to get some discount off your next machine, because this machine at the moment is on sale for $999. That's Australian dollars, and that blows my mind. That is the cheapest laser machine, and for the quality and the functionalities, you will be as mind blown as I am. So stay tuned and see you in the next video.